Hey folks, Johnny here. I was just thinking about Acts chapter 5. You know that part where Ananias and Sapphira um, got in a whole lot of trouble because of what they did not give. And I was thinking about that. There were about 5 different ways that could have gone. They had obligated themselves to give X amount. In other words, the whole amount of the proceeds for the land that they sold. They could have given that. They could have given more than that. They could have given above and beyond sacrificially. I mean, those are 3 different ways. They could have chosen not to give. That's number 4. But it was number 5 that really got them in trouble. What they did was they chose to give less than what they promised, and they tried to pass it off as what they had promised. In effect, they were lying. And I look at that, and it says a lot about the importance of giving faithfully. But the really big deal there is not what they gave as far as money goes. The really big deal was that they were giving their word before God and then trying to lie about it. And that's what they were judged on. So I want to encourage you these days, folks, that when you make a promise, we do that even with our kids. When we promise we'll take them somewhere or go somewhere. A promise is a big deal. It's an enormously big deal. So much so that God says in his word, in Psalms, I value my word above my name. I think it's Psalm 132, right at the end. So I want to encourage you these days that when you give your word, remember, you're giving it before God. You don't have to say, I promise. All you have to do is make a commitment to do something. Now, when you tell Jesus you're going to follow him, that's giving your word. That's making a commitment, a sold out 100%, I'm going to do it no matter what commitment. And for us, our mindset must ever be to honor our word toward the Lord, because he honored his word in giving his son for us. His son, he gave all. His son gave all. So for us, that promise is a big deal. Let's make sure we keep our promises the very best we can. That's it for now, dear ones. We'll talk again.